Good evening. Police have confiscated 30 illegal firearms during a crime prevention operation in Thokoza on Gauteng's East Rand. They were accompanied by Police Minister Bheki Cele. SABC News reporter Mahlako Komane is there and joins me now. Very good evening to Mahlako. Can you describe what you've seen so far?
Yes, good evening to you, Nzinga. We are indeed at Thokoza, and we, are joining the operation, the Ukaimala operation in the province for today, that is joined by Police Minister Bheki Cele. And there was one firearm so far that had been confiscated, an illegal firearm. But we understand that 30 in the past 48 hours, 30 across the province were illegal firearms were confiscated. But also, I think one of the issues that we got while we're still here was, the police minister reminding South Africans that they have up until 10 p.m. today to observe the curfew will start at 10 o'clock today. And I think also just advising South Africans not to be complacent, saying that he went to an area, he's been going around province to province as part of the various provincial operations in terms of enforcing the law and the law enforcement operations that have been taking place, saying that he went to a place in Umlazi where there were about 300 people there, not observing the regulations, your social distancing, and just saying to South Africans that we're not really over this. We should be careful that we don't find ourselves in a far worse place than we were a few months ago in terms of the death statistics, as well as the number of infections that we saw that had been going up and up on a daily. But also, I think the issue that he also did speak to us about was the issue of gender-based violence, saying that this was an issue that they are, as police, trying to tackle. But he also saying that in gender-based violence, he also includes children. As you would know, that there were the bodies of the 2 children that were discovered in Orange Farm Extension 4 in April as well. I think it was on the 15th of April. There, another body of a child in the same street that was discovered there. Also cautioning parents, and I think appealing to parents to say that your child, you are responsible for your child, that it is not only it's not only the responsibility of law enforcement, but parents also have a responsibility and an obligation to know the whereabouts of their children. But also just saying that tonight they will be going across these areas, that nobody should try and I think not adhere to that 10 o'clock curfew, that it will only start at midnight on Monday morning, the early hours of Monday morning, where the curfew will then move to 12 p.m. in accordance to lockdown level 1 rather. Just saying that today it's still 10 o'clock, that people should not be found contravening the issue of lockdown. But I think the greater appeal was the responsibility of South Africans to act in a manner that will keep them safe, as well as I think also just appealing to South Africans, saying, let us remember, even as we move into the lower level in terms of the lockdown, let us not forget what we are up against, as well as just to ensure that we don't see that spike in numbers. But we understand that these type of operations are going on across the province. This operation Ukaimala, I think, just choosing to join the provincial commissioner here today in Thokoza. We understand that this is one of the places where they are finding a little bit of challenges in terms of enforcement of in terms of enforcing, I think, the law. As I said earlier on, that I think within 30 minutes when we had started, there was already an illegal firearm that was taken, and we did see a few arrests. But I think by the end of the night we should be able to tally up the number of people that have been arrested and the various crimes that they feel that these people should go and answer for.
Mahlako Komane giving us an update there from Thokoza. Thanks so much for that. Police are investigating the murder of 2